Revelation reported by the New York Times this morning that former Vice President Dick Cheney ordered the CIA to withhold information from Congress about a secret counterterrorism program. ABC's John Hendren has been following the story and joins us from Capitol Hill this morning. John, good morning.
Good morning, Kate. A House committee is now expected to investigate the CIA over a program some Democrats say was deliberately withheld from Congress.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney may have some explaining to do. The New York Times says CIA Director Leon Panetta told congressional leaders the CIA withheld information on a secret counterterrorism project under direct orders from the notoriously secretive vice president. The House Intelligence Committee had already begun gathering information for an investigation of the agency.
The Congress has been systematically misled. I know that I've been lied to.
ABC News has learned that the secret program was only in the planning and training stages.
The question was, or is, was it a program that had to be revealed to the Congress?
Cheney has taken to the airwaves to defend the Bush administration's intelligence gathering methods.
It was legal from the very beginning. It is constitutional. To claim that it isn't, I think, is just wrong.
Now, news of Cheney's role will likely increase calls for an investigation.
This is certainly one example of an investigation, I hope, that we'll have into the CIA persistently lying to the Congress.
The news comes after a new report to Congress found that a secret warrantless wiretapping program produced limited intelligence and was carried out with extraordinary and inappropriate secrecy. The growing spat between Congress and intelligence agencies began when House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said this about the CIA.
The CIA was misleading the Congress.
Now even some Republicans are joining the call for investigations.
Why, after the Speaker says, I've been lied to consistently over a period of years, why haven't there been any hearings?
A former CIA official tells ABC News he was aware of no order to withhold information from Congress, but a House Intelligence Committee member says, in fact, that information was deliberately withheld by policy from the CIA. Bill?
Okay, John Hendren from Capitol Hill, and joining us now is Representative Sylvester Reyes. He is the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Glad to be with you, Bill.
So the obvious question, will you use your subpoena power? Will you launch an investigation?
Well, it's premature to say what we're going to do. We're in the process, as your piece indicated, of gathering information. We have a process in place to evaluate how we go to the next step, and that's what we're going to follow.
Do you agree with your Democrat colleagues that you feel misled? Were you lied to?
I don't think there's any question. I've been on the committee. This is my 9th year, and we've had these issues come up pretty consistently, especially with the last administration.
Right. If the program was never operational, were they obligated to tell you about it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm assuming you're referring to not to the report that came out on Friday, but to the issue that we've been discussing this past week.
Yeah, I'm referring to this new, top secret program, and we don't know. Here's what we know about it. Maybe you can help us out with this. We know that it was hatched right after 9/11 in those fear-filled days there. We know it didn't involve domestic wiretapping or waterboarding interrogation techniques. Reportedly, when Director Panetta found out about it, he killed it immediately with little resistance from inside the CIA. Are all of those assumptions correct?
That's pretty accurate. I think it's been widely reported, but we're in a situation where we can't comment on the specifics of it, but I can tell you it had very serious international implications had it continued. Anyone that wonders whether or not it was a serious program, all you've got to do is remember that when Director Panetta was notified about it, he canceled it right away, and then within 24 hours came to the Hill to notify the committees.
What worries you most about the former vice president's involvement in this?
Well, I think, like all of the members of Congress and perhaps members of the administration, at this point, we're still being surprised by things that we did not know were going on in the previous administration. We have a serious job to do in carrying out our duties of oversight as a co-equal branch of government, we can't do those if we're not given the information, and information is withheld and kept from the Congress.
All right, Representative Reyes, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Thanks.